Hello and welcome to episode 2 of JZNES play of Mother 1 here. Oh, we just got into a battle. So, yeah, full disclaimer, not a pro at this game. So, the slow pace is part of this series. Who would want to watch a series with such a slow pace? I have no idea. Thank you for watching, though, if you really are watching. I have no idea who would watch this, but hey, it's content. Frosted Flakes. It's food, I think. Was that Family Guy or something? I don't remember. Anyways, so I'm going to try to make progress on this episode. If the enemies don't fucking slow me to shit. Usually I've got the what do you call it? The space button here. So you go super fast, that kind of thing. But also the easy ring, so it makes it like doubly effective, and you get double the money and stuff. So the game's a lot easier with the easy ring. But where does this lead? I'm trying to get to the cemetery. I know that's south of town, so I don't know why I'm going this way at all. Fucking snakes. Spiders, punch them. Snakes, beat them up too. Fucking assholes. Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, let's go. We should probably go to the cemetery and see what's up there. I mean, I don't know what else we're gonna do. Anyone else would do in one of these NES Play series. I'm sure you think that's like the most clever thing ever, just like I do. NES Play. I don't know, I just thought of it. I thought it'd be interesting to do that a little bit differently, since, like just call it a NES Play instead of a Let's Play. Because it is an NES play. You play in the NES. Okay, so by Mr. Mouse's instructions from last episode, we've learned that these square doors are bullshit and you cannot go inside of them. So they're scenery. So that's some helpful information there, Mr. Mouse. Talking to a bush, don't you see? You really go into the cemetery? Oh, I thought you were a sensible child. Be sensible, Snicket. Oh shit, it is a zombie. Holy crap. Pseudo zombie draws near. Okay. Is this some kid who's pretending to be a zombie or what? I don't know if you guys know, but obviously I've been making a lot of Return to Dust. Nice. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. I've been making a lot of references to the series of unfortunate events and the All the Wrong Questions series, which is the follow-up to this series of unfortunate events, which is awesome. It's a 4-part series, and they're all available on Audible, that is. So audiobooks, and the audiobooks are okay. I mean, obviously the series of unfortunate events ones are a lot better. They're done by Tim Curry. Books 5 through, or is it 6? I think it's 5 through 13 are done by Tim Curry. The first few are done by Daniel Handler, which spoiler alert is Lemony Snicket. I guess that's spoiler alert for life. So life alert. That's Lemony Snicket. But Lemony Snicket's a character. But anyways. Yeah, they're all done by Daniel Handler, which he does an okay job, but you can't beat fucking Tim Curry. And then this new Aiken guy, or what's his name, Liam Aiken, that's the guy. He's all right, He does the All the Wrong Questions series, which is good because it's about Lemony Snicket as a child. So not a child necessarily, he's a teenager, but you get a little more backstory on that and VFD and how he kind of got involved with that. It's kind of his training in VFD, which is cool. It's good to see, and it's a lot of fun. And I highly recommend the All the Wrong Questions series. So, and I don't know what any of that has to do with Earthbound. Smash! 22 damage. Fuck you, Crow. But that I've been making references to that. Like when the guy said "be sensible," that's what it's Theodore Marxon. Theodore Marxon, is that her name? S Marx. What's the S stand for? Sorry, but I've gotta talk about Earthbound instead of Mother. Anyways, um, wait, who am I talking? Oh, right. Healer's House West, Beyond Bridge, Cemetery, Abandon All Hope. Okay, so I have to go beyond the bridge. Healer House. What's Healer House? Is that just like a place where I get healed? Oh, and there's a... Oh, nice. And there's a phone here. Believe it or not, I am a healer. I can charge a PP and cure stone illness. Fresh. No, fuck you. I'm not doing that, bitch. Alright, let's talk to the dad on the phone. So, yeah, the Alderaan question series is great. I don't know what it has to do with Earthbound or Mother or any of that, but we gotta get a little wacky. We gotta get a little out there because there's not a lot to talk about right now. Basically, the objective here at the moment, at the mo, as some people would say, is to go to the cemetery. So that's where we're headed. We've just been sidetracked with random battles, but yeah. So what I was saying was when the guy said "be sensible," Theodore Marxon, Snickett's instructor or whatever, his chaperone, as he calls it in the book. She always says to him, because he's kind of a troublemaker, so she's always like, "Be sensible, Snicket." Like, I thought that was funny. But anyways, yeah, so I recommend those. Those are great. I grew up with a series of unfortunate events, so maybe I'm biased, but I think they're awesome. I think they're really good, especially if you have kids. Like, ooh, shoot, this is why you get the slingshot, because I think it can hit all of those, but shit. Hopefully these are like one hits. Uh-oh. This is going to be a problem, isn't it? Thinking about the circumstances, lost all senses. Nice. I need to heal for sure. Thinking about the circumstances. Bad A, lost all senses. Okay. Was that like he's confused or something? Try life up. Okay, 27 recovery. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So we've gotten into multi-enemies now. For the first part there, it's just kind of like the first original Dragon Warrior game where it's just one enemy, but you do get into multi-enemy battles like the later Dragon Warrior games, like Dragon Warrior 2 and stuff, even before you get obviously another team member, which can suck, but we're a little bit leveled up, which is a good thing because you saw how close we were to dying, so it's probably good that we were a little more leveled here. But yeah, so I grew up with the series of unfortunate events. Me and my friends always used to try to investigate and figure out like all the little details and stuff about like VFD and stuff before the next book came out. It was great, good times, good part of my childhood. The Smash, the Netflix series is great, and that's what kind of has re-sparked our interest, I think. And you know what? The Jim Carrey movie's not that bad. I know the Dom. Hey, next level. Yes, nice. Fight is increased by 3, speed 3, speed 2, wisdom 2, strength 2 or 3, 3, 2. Okay. And I know the Dom. God, shit. Gang zombie. That's nice. He's like a gangster. Oh, we're level 6 now. Yeah, that's nice. I know we just leveled up that but what was I saying? I know the Dom of Channel Awesome. I guess he's probably associated with them. Doesn't surprise me. But anyway, he was really harsh on the movie there. But fair, I would say. It's a flawed movie, but it's a lot of fun. It's good. I mean, if you only ever seen the Netflix series or read the books, then I would recommend the Jim Carrey movie. At the time, that was all we had. We were kind of obviously hoping for a sequel, but the Netflix series is a good follow-up to that. Hopefully, it just goes a little bit longer than the movies did, because we only got through the first 3 books, which was odd, getting through 3 books in one movie. But anyway, Netflix series that gives it time to breathe. It's pretty nice. Very enjoyable. Great show. Great books, you know. Let me snick it. He's a genius. He's very funny. And also very depressing. But that's what's nice about it. Wow, God, I do that every time, don't I? Okay. So, let's heal up a little bit here. I don't remember what you do with the canary bird, but I know it has some kind of melody inside of it. Oh my God, there's gonna be like 5 of them, isn't there? Shit. I need like a fire spell or something to get like all of them at once. Maybe I should have learned that already. Nice. Okay. Gee, yeah, I don't know what else is going on. You guys have seen that I've been doing the Nuzlocke videos every other week, and then every other week from that I've been doing the the NES 101 videos, which are good, and I like those. And sorry, I was just thinking. No, I was talking to John about that. Anyways, the NES 101 videos, which I've gotten through 5 of so far, and I've got lots of plans for those in the future. So here's the idea behind my entire channel right now is, well, content until I get my camera. Still haven't gotten that, by the way. You saw the update video. Been working on some other things financially right now, so maybe when I get back from the convention, we'll get into that, and I'll get my camera back or whatnot. I was hoping to get it for April Fools so I could do a video, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen now. And I do have a significant announcement about that, but that's probably retroactive because this is more than likely going to have it come out way after April Fools. So, but that's the weird thing about recording these videos in advance. It's just... But I'm so happy I got this cart. I really wanted to play these Earthbound games again for some reason. I mean, they're all great for sure. I just, I don't know. I wanted to, obviously I need some content for the channel once the Nuzlocke gets through. And I've actually edited all the Nuzlocks. And they should be out coming up for the next few weeks. Obviously, you know, like every other week, obviously, like I was saying. And I got some good ideas for some new NES 101s. For sure. To give you a clue, I mean, the last one I released was the Zelda one, so. Okay, so the idea is, yeah, let's play sort of every other week, or NES play in my situation. And then also, the other thing that I wanted to do was kind of the NES 101s. Those are basically, I'm sure you've been able to tell, but they're basically like popular NES games, or like NES games that everyone knows already are good, or they know of them, you know what I mean? Like in the case of like Tetris 2, like everyone was like, oh, okay, you know, not as good as the original, but everybody knows that there was like a Tetris 2, or like most people will know. So the idea is to just kind of give my thoughts on some like really more popular games that I don't think are like underrated. That's why I didn't do Zelda 2 and Zelda 1. Well, first of all, I probably would have done Zelda 2 separately anyway, but so it'd be a long review. Though I don't know how long the Zelda video was. It wasn't that long. It was like, well, it was like 9 minutes or something, right? I don't remember. But anyways, smash. Nice. Yeah, because I'm going to do Zelda 2 in the future as a JZNES video for sure. Because I think it deserves it, you know? I think that is a very great and underrated game. Very great. And, yep, there's the graveyard down there. We're making our way there. Making our way in the world. Let's go downtown. Oh, shit. Okay, there's that. And the music gets creepy. Okay, so there's like a this thing down here. Okay, so what's this? Talk to this guy. I'd like to stop the evil zombies and their evil ways, but they don't listen to me. Or they won't even talk to me. Now I'm too scared to leave this place. Sorry about that, man. But yeah, anyway, I'd like to do that as a JZNES for sure. And this game for sure I'd love to do as a JZNES and whatnot. I don't really find Earthbound to be that underrated anymore. I think it's very well known now. I think this game gets shit on a lot though, so I feel like this is more my speed for a JZNES. I'm not gonna really do like a SNES 101 kind of thing, but that would be something where Earthbound is. You know what? I feel like Earthbound has been well documented enough. Like, there's always more you can learn, but I mean, I don't think I have any historical significance to add with some kind of Earthbound review. I think that Brew and Derek Alexander have really analyzed that pretty well. I think they're good. Both of their reviews are pretty good on that. I think Mother 3 though could use a little bit more coverage in terms of like for sure, like in terms of Derek Alexander and also like Clan of the Grey Wolf or somebody like that should cover Mother 3. I haven't really seen a lot of coverage on that, which I know Some Call Me Johnny did like a 3, all 3 of those videos, and of course he called this game archaic, and he called because he doesn't like Zelda 1 either, which it's whatever. I made a little crack about that at the end of the Zelda video. If you stick around to the end, it's Some Call Me Johnny's audio from Zelda 1, and it's cut together with this audio from Ocarina of Time, where he's like, Zelda's legendary or whatever, and it's like, Zelda 1 is legendary. Okay, I got it to sound pretty alright, but I thought that was funny. I don't know why I added that. I just thought it was funny. It's like that donkey thing I added at the end of the other video that I did. One of the Nuzlocke videos. It's like I'm like talking and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll meet you guys back here in a second when the video continues, and I'm like, that's it, because it really was it, Tarzan from PS1. That's it. Then that came out. Smash! Then that came out. Here comes the money. Here comes the money. Money, money, money. Alright, anyways. Smash! See, I'm getting a lot of critical hits here, which is nice. Oh, nice. Level 7. There you go. Fight is increased to 2. Speed 2. Wisdom 2. Or 3. 2. Strength. Force is by 3. PP is by 3. Learned a new PSI power. Nice. I love the music in this game. I think it's very atmospheric, especially this this stuff here in the graveyard. Very good. I love later on when you get into God, that's why I love this game, because you get into Magic Ant or whatever, and it's like, it's so just, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, it's very dreamlike, because that's what it is. Obviously, it's kind of, you go inside your subconscious or whatever. I think that's what it is in Earthbound. I don't know if that's what it is here, but that's what I kind of take it as. But it's so cool. I've always loved like that dreamlike, like Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite fucking Disney movies, like that kind of thing. I'm not talking about the Johnny Depp movies. I'm talking about Alice in Wonderland, like the 1950 whatever classic movie, Was that the 50s? Yeah, it was like 1950. Smash! 1950 or whatever. It's like something or another movie. That one, I watched it a lot as a kid. I don't even really remember watching it as a kid, but when I watched it more recently, I realized, yeah, I watched this a lot as a kid. I don't know why that one sticks out to me, because it's like, God, these enemies, the spawn rate is ridiculous. This is why you gotta be good, you know, you gotta get good. But, scratched. What did they do? They could do about 6 damage. Okay, I better heal here after this one. Yeah, I love that movie too. I don't think that movie gets as much credit as it probably should because it's awesome. You know, just I love it because I love Alice in Wonderland in general. I've read the book or listened to the audiobook more recently, but I have the annotated Alice as well. So I mean, the newest book I'm working on has a lot of that inspired there. But anyways, when you get to Magic Ant later, that's kind of what I feel like. It's kind of that dreamlike vibe you smash the dreamlike vibe you get from it. It's sort of like how you have to understand the vibe here, like the innocence of this, and then the power of dreams and that kind of thing too is it's very powerful sort of thing. It catches me. Like I was playing Alice Madness Returns, and there's this part where you're jumping on all these platforms. By the way, Alice Madness Returns is awesome because the first game was great and it had a lot of good concepts, but it was a little clunky. And then Alice Returns comes back and it's like, it's great. You know, it's perfect. I feel like they really got the controls down and they gave you real fine items and they gave you all these things that make things work a lot better. And they do. And it's nearly perfect. In terms of all of that, and then oh god, these bats are smashing me, and I think that's great. And then there's this scene. This is the same kind of wonder, dreamlike wonder I'm talking about. There's a scene. It's not really a scene. It's a part where you can look off this ledge, and you're looking into the distance. And if you look at the right angle, you can catch Alice from behind. And you can see that. I know that sounds dirty, but that's what I'm talking about. You can see basically like her standing in front of this like massive castle that's like the Mad Hatter's castle or whatever, and it's just so picturesque. I like fucking died. I was like, this is the coolest fucking shit ever. Wow, look at that ghost. I couldn't handle it. I think that was so cool. It was so cool. I made that the opening scene to my next book about dreams for sure. It blew my mind. Like I have dreams about flying sometimes. Like that's something, you know, that's something I personally relate to a lot. And that when I saw that, it's just like, holy shit, you know, like wow. It's like something out of a picture. And you know, it's games like that, man, that like you see something like that, and I need to play more of that game because that's like as far as I got. It was like a little bit past there. I think it was in the castle, and I just, you know, I was like, this is really good, but I need to stop for now. You know, it was like not that far in. That's a really good game, and I get back to that. But anyways, I should probably heal. Yeah, just that scene just captured me so much. I love shit like that, you know. Beautiful animation gets me, but I mean, it's not all about the animation. Obviously, you want to have a good story for things and whatnot. But I'm just rambling at this point, you know. Like I'm gonna get into a tangent. I started at Mother, and then I'm gonna get into a tangent about because I went to Alice, and then I'll go to Inside Out or something because I'll be talking about, oh yeah, visuals, and I'll like how much I just fucking my mind jizz bombs all over all this shit. Because it's true. I mean, man, shit like Inside Out looks like supreme. It makes me happy just looking at it, or like depressed, or whatever they're trying to make me feel. I feel all of it. Like that movie. Okay, I am gonna get into Inside Out. Shit. That movie, like, fucking kills me every time. I remember when I saw it in theaters for the first time, I was just like, oh, this could be good. And, oh my god, it blew me away. It's my favorite Pixar movie, which is a lot to say, because I grew up with Pixar movies, man. I grew up with all of them, the Toy Stories and all that shit, but... Oh, so Inside Out is such an excellent, like, perfect masterpiece of a movie. So good. But anyways, here we are. We're fighting bats for the billionth time. Have you seen the respawn rate on this shit? Check out the boop on this shit. Boing, 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 boing. No, but seriously, like, I've walked like 5 steps. I'm just trying to find fucking Pipi in this fucking place. And if you've watched my first video where I'm unboxing the little statues or whatever, the figurines, I guess it would be, you would know Pipi's just like this one-off character. Like, this is the only part of the game she's even like relevant, and they made a little figurine of her, but they didn't like fucking, like, why would that be the one? Like, why would I get that? It was part of a package of like 3 of them, but why put those 3 together? Like, put the 3 main characters together. Like, I know there's Teddy too, but like, he's whatever. So ghost attack, ghost pushers, goose pushers. That's pretty good, huh? I don't know if it was good. I can't tell. Yeah, I don't know. So I did the Zelda video, I did the golf video, which was kind of just a spur of the moment thing. I was like, well, I've reviewed all these golf games, I might as well like do a video on it. So I'd say expect more tennis and baseball and all the other sports that have like multiple, volleyball for sure, multiple games of them. I don't even know where the fuck I'm going. I'm sorry, I know this is like the worst like let's play ever, because I have no fucking clue where I'm going. But you know, I'm trying, I guess. But yeah, I love this game. See, that was the thing. Like, I started with this one, like I kept saying, and this game blew me away. I don't know why. It just I thought it was really good. I thought the setting was God, I do this every time. The setting was unique and it had a lot of good areas. And for an NES RPG, this is pretty solid, man. I mean, there's not a lot wrong with it other than like it being tedious, like, but that's to be expected, like most NES games, or just really RPGs of the time, like even Phantasy Star. Sorry, Johnny Millennium, but Phantasy Star is tedious, I would say, a little bit. It's a great game, and Phantasy Star is definitely one of the definitely one of the better RPGs of the era, for sure. But a lot of these games haven't aged well. I think this game ages well enough. This looks pretty good. So there's that. I think it's fine. I personally really like it. I can really play this game and enjoy it. I feel like it's going to get a little grating by the end. I know that's how this goes. Smash! I know that's how this goes, is like, is that, you know, it gets a little bit tiring later on, but that's fine. I'm fine with that. I don't even really care. I think you go down here. Nice. Look at this. This is like that one part in Earthbound when you go in the pyramid or whatever. I do have Earthbound. I mean, I've showed it off in that one video. That's why I started making videos, was I wanted to show off my Earthbound that I got for my 22nd birthday. That's nearly 3 years ago now, but nice. Advance to the next level. Increase by 2, increase by 2, increase by 3. Force. X1 Pipi. No, actually that was my 20th birthday, so that would have been 5 years ago now. But, 5? Yeah, that would have been... Smash! Nice. Cool. Ghost vanished. Nice. But anyways, yeah, so I do have Earthbound. I do have the player's guide for Earthbound. Oh. Player's guide for Earthbound as well. I don't have the big box yet. But I do want that, I guess, at some point. If I can find it for a reasonable price, which probably will never happen, so I'll probably never get it, which is fine, because I don't really want the responsibility of displaying that anyway. Like, I don't have enough space as it is. I don't even have enough space to display my Virtual Boy games, because I have all of those in box, and I haven't been able to... I don't have another shelf to to do that, so. Not yet anyway. I need to get another one. Yeah, once I beat this part, yeah. Sorry for the yawn. Once I beat this part, I think I'm gonna call it an episode and whatnot. I'm gonna try to keep them to 30 minutes if I can. Luckily, we're not gonna get any glitching like we would have had I played this on emulator, because I did play this on emulator. How many times have I tried to tell the story and I haven't gotten through it because I get sidetracked? I played this on emulator a long time ago because I was trying to make this the first game that I reviewed. And I have a whole host of footage. All the footage I have for the entire game that I did. And it wouldn't work because it would have worked. I mean, I would have had enough footage to work with, but there was a lot of glitchy parts on my footage. Like, I played on NES emulator, so this should come out nice and clean. The only problem is maybe going to be with the sound, as my only thing that I'm thinking could be a potential issue, because of my early reviews there where I did like Zelda, like that one, Zelda 1, smash. Zelda 1, the audio was like half and half, so I think it was like mono or something. Like, I don't understand how that even happened. Maybe it was a setting or something. I don't really know. But yeah, it didn't come out the best. Oh, hey, there was Pipi. Nice, we got Pipi. So, talk to her. Hi, I am Pipi. Why didn't you say I'm? You say it down there. I am Pipi, and I am lost. What a brave boy. You are to have found me. Yes. Don't get so swell-headed. Now let's go back to town. Is she just gonna take me back to town? JZ, please go first. I am so afraid. Okay, gotcha. Alright, yeah, so now we have to get her back to town. It's not really much use leveling up Pipi because it didn't work out. Because you don't use her past, I think, getting her back to town. She's just kind of one of these like side NPCs, you know. You don't really use her, you just kind of have her for a minute. So if she levels up, great. If not, then who cares? But I think we're moving along pretty well. She's gonna die, isn't she? That's gonna be the problem. We're moving along pretty well in terms of leveling. Pipi advanced level, next level. Okay, cool. In terms of leveling up, yeah. So, right, I think once we get back to town, I can cut. Well, no. I'll just, right. I'll call it here. Yep, so thanks for watching, and stick around for more reviews on underrated games. Be sure to subscribe for that, and stick around for more Earthbound videos, and of our Earthbound 0, or Mother 1 Let's Play as it is, and NES Play as it is. And thanks for watching, and you have yourself a good day.